Good morning, everyone. Stopped at 105. Just froze. Oh, bugger. I'm hoping that it's still streaming. It's saying it's live. So for those now, I'm just going by this here. Michaela, good morning. I'm just going to go through the process, otherwise I'll have to start it again. Good morning, Nat. Lovely to see you. I'm getting it on my No, I'm actually getting it on my iPad, so I know it's okay. So that's good. And good morning, Michaela. Your first comment was morning, lovely. I come straight to this site. Don't wait for notifications. Pleased to greet you live. Well, that's wonderful. Now, I presume that might be on the uh, Facebook page at rosboundy, the work one that's got the little avatar as the cartoony avatar, not my picture photo. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to see you here this morning as well. And Kerry Ann, good morning. It's 4 years today your mum passed. I know she's watching over me. Oh, she definitely is getting that loving feeling now, even as we speak. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. I did put that one up. No, it's still streaming. So, from what Sarah's saying, it is. I'm getting that it still is. So, I don't know. It could be your end, Michaela. Um, Yeah, hey, lovely. It's now working. Yeah, it could have just been a glitch with your own internet connection factor there. So that does happen. You're saying hi to Sarah, and yeah, so Sarah's saying hi to you, and good morning from Sharon. Shaz, hi, good morning. Are you out of bed yet? It's a beautiful morning. We've got the sun shining out with a beautiful clear blue sky behind from where I'm sitting. I can see that. It looks glorious. I can see my very healthy, fast growing grasses on the lawn as well. So I haven't mowed it yet, haven't had the gardener here. So, not at the moment. So, we'll get there. It doesn't matter because that's the natural course of how things go, isn't it? With grass, it grows when it's beautiful weather, and we've had the beautiful dewy night as well, and the rain recently. So all things are looking really good for a nice spring. And we are now 11 days into it. So let's get into our card reading. So I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium. For those who don't know me, I bring the daily Lenormand card spread to you as much as possible every day. Have been doing this for, I think it was since 2018. So what's that make it? Oh, that's 5 years. Well, that's getting. I won't say long in the tooth, but I'm just loving it and still doing it. So, and you're a wonderful little family that we've created here who are already present, and lovely to welcome further members in, so to speak. So let's go over to the cards. Do tap into your psychic senses as well as connecting with your angels, your guiding spirits, whichever way you bring in your own messages and understandings. Okay. And shows you're not out of bed yet, but soon will be. Yes, it is well, we're going swimming. Don't forget. Well, are we? I presume we are. Here we go with our cards. Let's not keep continuing to waffle on. We've got the Owl card first. I'm going back to my usual rhythm of the Lenormand cards with the Gilded Reverie. So here we are with the card Owl first. There are two things we should give our children. One is roots and the other is wings. That is being a good parent. There we go. And we do that for ourselves as well. We create our own roots and fly from our own strengths and inner beingness, our wings. There's the Gilded Reverie cover that is Sarah Marchetti created. I'm going to look for his Kipper cards. Apparently he's got a Kipper deck, and I'd love to have his version of what Kipper is. So going to look that up too. So that's the expanded edition that we are using. Although today we don't have any of those extra cards in this spread. So I'm going to read them in the order that we usually have. So it's here is the home space. This is the workspace. We have the unexpected at the top. We have the our role here, and this is the outcome usually. So I'm going to zoom in so that we're reading each of the cards singly at the time I face them, explain them, face them. Oh, about right. English is an interesting language, isn't it? It is. Here we have the child card. The child in the home space really is about that newness of something popping up in your day to day. Now, it could be that you do have young children and you're needing to tend to them more particularly today with the opening up different adventures for them or reading a good book, because this is a book at the base of what is the possibilities for the day. And we can bring that into our own energies as that childlike inner self and bring the new possibilities and the stardust and all things that is dreams and things come true and what adventures we'd like to go on. So feel into that for your day to day with spirit guidance. What are they showing you that will take you on that new adventure, that start of a new story? Because child also is about, the baby growing into adult, so it's about a new journey, a new pathway ahead. So let's move into that in all its fullness in our home today. Okay, and I've got to move this across for the bear. Have a look at the bear. I love this one of the polar bear being the bear image, because it does bring in that, as much as we've just moved out of our winter here in the southern hemisphere, ours doesn't get quite as cold as this. But it's being in your natural environment and doing what you're working in, keeping in mind this is the work card, work energies for this card today. And the bear card is actually about some of what we do, connecting with job, with what we do as our livelihood and the rest. And they're really good at going and finding their sustenance from the wilderness in where they are, whether it be brown, grizzly, polar bear. It's that sense of being able to deal with everything yourself, be able to find the resources you're needing, make it look easy as much as there is that paddling underneath, almost like the duck with their webbed feet. It's the polar bear makes it seem so easy when they swim through what they are living in, as far as that water, the icy environment, and all the rest. Here with a polar bear, I think all of the bears can swim. So, it brings in all those different aspects of what our skills are. Bring them up for today in those specific tasks and things that you need to be doing. And it is using what is partly instinct in that brain, but it's also being able to learn at the same time what nuances there may be for the particular bits and pieces you're needing to do in your work. And Nat, you're saying you love that card as well. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Now, we are going up to the mischievous little mice who are in this unexpected aspect. I love them purely because I just don't know. I think mice are cute. I mean, there's so many different little creatures that we consider rodents that just, they're part of what are the cycle of life of different things that we need to clean up. There's plenty in this card, so expect having the plenty and being able to share it today. It's not the story about the thieves, because they don't ask permission. They just go in and raid our pantries, so to speak. But also, keep a bit of an eye on what's happening around you with other people, that maybe things might be being nicked, stolen, taken without permission, that type of thing. And this can include intellectual property rights and all sorts of different things. It's not just our food. Just have that sense of awareness around that. But feeling into, the energies for me today is that there is plenty. We're living in an abundance. Put that into the framework of how you think and manifest that there is enough to be shared without having to actually give permission to others to take. Within reason, of course. This is where you need to find your balance of how that's presenting in your day to day, okay, as that unexpected. And, oh, excuse me. And Michaela's saying, me too, your brother's in Canada touring with polar bears. Oh, wow, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Having it up close with the polar bears. Actually, his wife, they went to see bears. Oh, that's wonderful. And you can see there with the delay in when how the comments come in, how much later after I've spoken about the cards too. And I'll just shift the table forward a little bit. And we're concentrating on the scythe. Now, this is in our role. We are meant to pick up the tools that we have. In this case, we're going to either weed or harvest. I do always feel that we've done a lot of work and we have both at the same time, really, because there will continue to be that needs to be weeded out, but we're going to keep harvesting. What we've sown, we are reaping. And that's what I feel is the message of the card in the aspect of our role. If you are actually handling knives, of course, or anything like that, certainly be careful of the sharp edges. And also the possibility there may be something that for you, your role, it could be seeking help for yourself if there's something needed around surgeries and health, that type of thing. That just popped into my mind, so it must be relevant for today for someone who is listening or watching. So just take that where you need it to for today. Okay, so we've got, oops, I've just got to move this. I'm just going to move the table this time and the camera a little bit. There we go. Our outcome for today, look, it possibly has started at the cloudy level for you. And I'm thinking this is more that is within your own mind. Clear out, like it's a cleansing that we are going to have, that is the dark and almost sinister and stormy in your mind, or it could be physically. You might be in an area that you are currently experiencing storms or will do today, but know that it's going to clear and cleanse. It's going to move those clouds away into that beautiful sunshine with the birds flying high. I see this one really more energetically for today. So feel that cleansing as you're bringing in that childlike way of being to your work, even, and using the skills that you already have to. And I'm going to just pop that down so we can see them all again as one picture. And I need to actually put that back where it was. So with the child bringing in that energy for our day at home, and it can carry through to our workspace, of course. Where do you spend most of your time? It is in your home space. And bringing in that is an abundance. We are the ones who are putting out that intention of abundance. Let universe know you're ready for it, that you can spend that time to do both, the sowing, the harvesting, the weeding, all the skills that you're needing to get what you need as far as your abundance to be in excess so that it can be shared. And that really is clearing and cleansing the energies. Once we put the intention in and knowing it is going to be that we intend. Okay, so, and here we've got Sandra. I'll just put that back to, actually I'll leave that up because Sandra has lovely summaries most of the time. Thanks, Roz, for a great reading today. Today you're back in your mojo flow. Yeah, I do feel like it is. I think because these are actually my favourite decks. I love Sarah Marchetti's artwork for starters. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. So we'll bring Michaela's beautiful little emojis up. Thank you so much, Michaela. I love that. And thank you from Shaz. So we'll see each and every one of you hopefully tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I had a little glitch, itty bitty little glitch with the streaming the computer, not the streaming stuff this morning. So it might be looking that I need to get a new one, but I just don't want to yet. We'll see how it comes up. So thank you, Carrie Ann, as well. So we'll move on to our days with that beautiful fresh energy of that childlikeness within. Let her shine, or he shine, him, he. Yeah, anyway, let them shine, those beautiful children within, and shine your light out to being the best you that you can be in any form today. And the beautiful blessing as well from Sarah to complete. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.